Hello, 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 and welcome back to the continuing adventures of Sheshanaga as or she, and or it. Let's go with it. Slithers through the dungeon. Where last we left off, I had reached layer 8 and then decided that was a good time as any to take a break. So, break's over. Here goes. Let's continue from the lair. Looks like a rather large swarm of enemies. And I'm definitely feeling that the Ponderous Hat is making me slow, because they should not have been able to swarm me half as quickly as that. Maybe I should drop the corpse, res it, and we'll just get back to drain tanking here. But maybe I've been, up until now I've been acting under the assumption that I was already slow, so ponderousness actually wasn't making me slower. That is clearly not true. Just based on, like, look at that yak that's on the river. It's moving 2 squares at a time for every 1 square of movement of mine. That's a lot of a loss movement speed. So why am I still wearing the damn thing? I don't know. I guess it's because I still think I can handle it. I'm gonna have to lose the Hat of Ponderousness once enemies become more dangerous, I guess. Is the long and short of it. But right now, I'm managing quite well. I'm even avoiding making too many skeletons just because I don't want them getting all the kill credit. I just want them getting in the way. Yeah, we'll go after the basilisk. Yeah. Ooh, unknown scrolls. Enchant weapon 1. Yeah, I'll use them both. Get this saber up to spec. Kill, 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 absorb. Nom noms. What am I training? Spellcasting armor? Alright, armor is probably irrelevant at this point. Let's go to shields, because I do intend to keep using a shield and or buckler for quite a while. And res all of those skeletons, just because I can. Yeah, so much for my whole thing of, oh, I don't want to have too many skeletons. Yeah, well, that's enough yaks that I won't even need to fight for until the game sends me a real threat. Let's back off just enough that the Drake isn't likely to reach me. Because I haven't done the equation, but I'm assuming the Drake will kill me. Ah, Drake equation. Okay, how much good stuff have I lost? An ID and a teleport. I impale him and he dies. Put on regen just to get that last bit of health back. So far, I am singularly disappointed with the total lack of enemies of any note in this, the 8th floor. I would have expected them to be a little bit more dangerous. I mean, I'm sure the big enemies are just lurking around the corner. The whole middle of this map has yet to be explored. There's probably a stoning thing, Catoblepus or something. I'm also exposing myself pretty deep here, so let's back off again. Yeah, see, a giant slug is keeping pace with me. I am a slow motherfucker. That's all there is to it. Oh, screw you. Screw you all. Brah, tab fighting. And res corpses. There. Now I'm not worried about being slow as hell. This is a vault setup I don't believe I've ever seen. Not vault, a mini vault setup I don't believe I've ever seen. So that's cool. That's new. Regen please, and start absorbing some life points. These things move so quickly compared to me that they're able to blink in, hit, and get out before I can actually do anything to them. It's kind of frustrating. Ooh, birds! Regen, please, and put myself in a position to only fight 1 or 2 at once, while my allies all body block. Kill. Excellent. Res. I have a bear. I wonder how many of my viewers play Android Netrunner or are familiar with it. I love the hell out of the game, and I'm not going to pretend that every time I say res, short for resurrect, I'm not remembering, resing my ice. Okay, I have run out of allies. We're gonna focus the polar bear and take it out. Okay, another bear. That's all of them. I was thinking that if at any point I actually need allies, I'll just well, actually, there, just do that. But I didn't need them, so no biggie. Shit. Perfect. This is my ideal situation. None of my allies taking kill credit, I get full EXP, and all I've got to do is stand my ground, which I can do quite easily. Wait, why can't I pick that up? Burden? Damn, what am I carrying? First, let's lose the carrion. Second, let's lose the... Actually, second is a little bit trickier. Dagger of Speed. I've decided I'm not using it, so let's just stop carrying it. Ring of Strength can go the same way. Oh, I'm carrying 12 rations. That's your problem, right? This here is a classic case of not realizing just how much shit you're carrying with you. I can lose my rations at any time. Once I get back to the lair, it's a good time to do it. Or out of the lair, it's a good time to do it. Hey guys, I don't want to take that on. Would you guys just do the honors? Gang raped. These guys, on the other hand, I do want to take on. Absorb Soul, Absorb Essence, Suck Life, Vampiric Drain, Drain, Drainage. There will be blood. Yeah, you know what? Just you guys have fun with that. I will be back later. I don't want to deal with this mess. I will deal with whatever survives the mess. Are you telling me nothing survived the mess? God damn, that's a hell of a mess. That's a hell of a mess. Wow, they actually... The enemy managed to win. I did not expect that. Even a little bit. Jesus, seriously? Like, leave me a tile to... The guy fired his breath 3 times in a row. My poison breath was that good? Well, admittedly, I would do the exact same thing I already did, but shut up. You don't know anything. Nom noms. Drop carrion. That was an interesting case where my allies actually didn't manage to... I figured a swarm that big I would be okay, but no, apparently not. What do I not have? I guess this is a case of drain tank. So, yeah, let's do that. Drain, 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 drain. And the added DPS of, what is this thing that's hurting so hard? A griffin? I'm surprised. Alright, well that's the core of it. That's where the hard monsters were, and at least there were some. You know, I haven't seen any alligators. I've seen these bizarrely fat crocodiles, but where are the alligators, man? Did they, like, get removed from the game because they weren't lethal enough? Because, let me tell you, I lost a lot of lives to alligators. But each time it was due to my own stupidity, so I thought it was a good monster. I think that's good. Can ditch invisibility, I guess, or Berserk Rage I can ditch. No. I do enough damage in melee that there is totally a chance that I want bonus HP and haste just for the sake of killing a big enemy. So yeah, like I would have used that against Nicola, no problem. You know, after having put on resist, elec. Oh, careful, you're dying. Heal. There you go. You big baby. Regen mana. Don't even bother trying to sneak up on him. I haven't trained stealth ever since an early abortive attempt at thinking I might be a stabber. What an identity crisis I was having. Alright, we're turning off spellcasting and turning on necromancy, I guess. And fighting. I want to continue to buff everything, so yeah. I don't have a plan right now, unfortunately. I'm waiting on a good book to get me going somewhere. But that's the lair completed. And unfortunately, that was just too brief to make its own video, no matter how much I would have liked it to be. I already know what all that stuff is, and none of it's worth fighting an Ocklob, so forget it. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. Kick your assy. Wassy, 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 wassy. Let's go ahead and actually turn on stealth now and get it up to a reasonable spec. Because when you're as slow as I am, and you random teleport, it's nice to also be able to ignore combat for just a little bit longer. And when I inevitably get abyssed, it's the only thing that will keep me alive. Why do I say inevitably get abyssed? Because come on, this is me we're talking about. How good my luck is so shitty, you know I'm gonna get abyssed sooner or later. Specifically because I hate the new abyss, mind you. If I had liked the new abyss, then I would have to walk there. I've gone games at a time never being abyssed, despite being exposed to potentially abyssal threats. Alright, I'm just gonna tab fight now. I've got a large enough retinue that I should be okay. Nope, nope, need to stop and drain everything. It's like an inadequate version of using a vampiric weapon. A weapon of draining. Or a weapon of vampiric draining. Because those weapons do exist in this game. And when you use them, well, I guess unless they've been removed from the game by updates. But if you have, like, say, a vampiric battle axe or executioner's axe, you gain back so much health per hit that as long as you are surviving each turn, odds are good that your effective health is at least double what your actual health is. The difference is those weapons you can use at will, whereas these are mana limited, whereas my vampiric spell is mana limited. I also have no idea what kind of damage and heal numbers each one gives you, but I feel pretty good about my ability to sustain with a Minotaur Berserker, who is using a top tier vamp draining axe. I wouldn't feel that good about this. Okay, let's see what we got here. Manual of Armor is obviously a nice thing to have. The Necronomicon is here. As is the Grand Grimoire, which does involve Haunt. I'm thinking if I go Haunt plus... Oh, but they have put limitations now, haven't they? No, there's no sign here whatsoever that it's limited. And yet, I would need to have much better summoning power in order to be able to use that book. Well, this is good. There's a Necronomicon available, which means eventually I will be able to get Necromutation, which means my post-endgame plan is set. All I need now is something to get me there. I'm not going to buy books when I'm worshipping Sifmuna. That's stupid. Unless there's a specific spell that a specific book has, like Swiftness, which the Book of Air does have, along with Repel Missiles, which it has, which I should really consider getting. But man, I'm at 6 stars of piety. Let's give Sif a little bit longer to work with. It's not like I don't have Blink and Control Teleport up that I can manufacture that whenever I need. Manufacture and escape whenever I need one. Like that. Just... Come on, give me something to kick ass. There you go. There you go. Num nums, num nums. Leave and ignore. I'm not even going to bother animating any more skeletons. Just finish the damn floor. Blah. Tab fighting. Snakes don't need disguise. Tab fighting. Killing your small fries. Oh! That's not a tab fighter. That's a fucking orc warlord. But I'm gonna take him on head on. You'll see. Quaff. Berserk Rage. Fight! Yeah, the temp HP plus... Oh shit, I'm slowed. I need to remember that includes my actions. There we go. Yeah, the temp HP plus the bonus to damages plus the fact that I have an amazing slaying ring on. How did I show you that? Plus the fact that I'm using a fast electric weapon. That all added up. In fact, let's take a look at what happened. What went down when I was berserk. Blah-diddy, 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 blah. Blah-diddy, blah-diddy, blah. Blah-diddy, 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 blah. Blah-diddy, blah-diddy, blah. Oh, that's a lot of stuff first. Orc warrior, wizard, clearing out the riffraff. Clearing out the riffraff, here we go. Went berserk. You feel mighty, faster, block, bites, claws, orc warrior hits, orc zombie. You puncture the orc warlord, lightly wounded. You puncture him again, moderately wounded, you constrict him, and then stuff happens. I was hit then. Orc who hit him, explosion of sparks, heavily wounded, bite claw, warlord, hits you. So yeah, I basically used I was getting in an attack or two for every attack of his, which was good. And he did not manage to overwhelm me, so in the end I carried the day. Let's try out that chainmail and see what happens. So my non-core spells are of course uncastable. What is the armor itself? Poison resists a useless brand. My AC, however, goes up to 30. That's not trivial, that's actually pretty significant. Unfortunately, it's going to render pretty much learning any new spell impossible. So I'm not going to actually do this, but it is an interesting proposition. I'm going to go with Ringmail of Fire instead. That's, you know, this is showing, well, no. The troll leather regen is nice still. But it's a difference, but now I'm looking at it and seeing that I could have an AC 7 points higher than I currently do. Also, that wasn't the bottom of Orc. So let's keep moseying. A lot of money to be gained. A lot of money. Regen. Raise dead. Kick ass. Pain. Nom noms. I remember a time where the sight of one orc, was sufficient for me to be very nervous and afraid. Because one orc meant probably more than one, and 2 or 3 orcs could spell my downfall. And I was always just one miscast away from fucked. That is no longer the case. I am downright tab fighting. Oh wow, that guy that guy had the audacity to put on the Orc Warlord's gear. Cute. Res before somebody else does. And focus the knight, wouldn't ya? Leave me the stuff that's nearby. Nobody's using a reach weapon. Excellent. Okay, that's a drop. Focus. Oh, that's a pair of knights. Just blink away from this. I'm actually gonna go for the stairs. I don't feel comfortable fighting this fight anymore. It was rapidly becoming kind of overwhelming, actually. Go at it from a different door. And just eat one of these goddamn rations. I forgot to drop the rations after all. Okay, here we go. Poke, poke, come to me. I will kill everything that arrives in its turn. Reanimate. I wonder how many good loot armors I've ignored because they were part of a reanimated or animated corpse and I just wasn't paying attention. The truth is, it's probably not that many because I tend to notice the blue tint. And while there is definitely something to be said for picking up a +1, well, for example, I'm still using... Well, no, all my stuff is pretty good. Never mind. I'm at the point where it'll take more than just a +1 for me to be interested in a white item. Alright, we're gonna get out of the line of sight while my zombie army dies. Oh! Okay. This is a good time to panic. Let us treat. Let us drain. Drain, 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 drain. Good. Initiate teleport. Continue to drain. Quaff heal wounds. Keep the little orc. Perfect, I got out. Okay. Now, I have to deal with the fact that there is a unkillable mass on this floor. If they weren't a mass, they'd be okay. But when orcs go to mass and pray to Baal, you know you're in trouble. Alright, we're gonna kill that thing, the red one, the sorcerer, right away. With you down, I feel a lot more comfortable taking... Oh, and you're the one with the glaive. I'll take out the glaive next. Reanimate the glaive in my favor, along with all the other stuff. And now we use that glaive to send them to the grave. I am so clever. I am too clever for word. It's amazing what these guys can do when they get a concerted effort going, compared to how little they can do when they don't. Because I can chew my way through one night after another, but I can't chew my way through 3 nights at the same time. If I get the warlord into one-on-one combat, I can buff myself and deal with him, even taking the massive amounts of damage. He gets me in with his swarm hitting me, I'm gonna be stone killed. Okay, let's... Oh, fuck me, it's Nessos. I don't think Nessos is gonna let me get into melee with him. Yep, the first thing he did was to haste himself. If I had stuck around, he would have also been blinking around, shooting me with fire and denying me my scrolls. It's much better that I reach him with an entourage, and that'll be the plan. That's the game plan going into this floor, gentlemen. We're gonna make so many zombies that Nessos can't hide on the screen. Keep animating dead as I go. I must stress again, the fact that that brown chunks are not deadly is one of the biggest stealth buffs given to every mage in the game that I've ever heard of getting in any patch or any upgrade. And I don't think that was intentional. I think it was just done because people were frustrated with the way hunger works in a general sense. Okay, we got rid of the sorcerer for whom I was literally wasting bolts. With him gone, can focus on the other ones. Before anybody else animates dead, let me do it. I might get mutated if I'm not very careful here. I might get worse. What the hell is kicking my ass so hard? Does it matter? Stop letting it kick your ass. Blink. Okay, much better. Heal wounds or berserk? I vote for heal wounds. then regen, then hide. That's an entire army of summoned creatures. That's a good reason to not be here anymore. Just that alone is a good reason not to be here anymore. Fuck me. Heal wounds is my best bet. Last heal wounds. And it kicks in. Thank God. One summoner did all of that, including int -4 mutation and temporary int loss up to the tune of 5. I will use a restore abilities to fix that one, but I don't know, guys. Int -4? I can't think of a mutation I would have liked less. And all from a temporary creature. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this vid here. This is a pretty major loss, and I'd be playing on tilt if I kept going. And one important lesson for a crawler is to know when you're beaten and not play when you're on tilt. So that's 2 lessons. So I'm just gonna stop here, and we'll worry about how to repair this next time. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.